Good morning, St. Lucia. Wake up, everybody. Thank you very much for being part of our family here at This Morning. We're on DBS Your Leader, and we have a really special guest today. I mean, I probably say all of our guests are special, which they are, but I'm even more excited today to be here with Leslie Nelson. Now, if that doesn't ring a bell for you, I think everybody knows him for his song Nowhere to Go, Nothing to Do. I have none other than Ras Isley here with us this morning on DBS. So, how are you today?
Well, I'm all right. I'm all right. Not bad. Thank you.
Well, blessings. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
man.
being
Bless
here
up
with
St.
us.
Lucia, bless up Ayanola, greetings to each and every one of you looking at us right about now, you know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Now, we have Ras Isley here because he has an amazing story to share, and I think it's something very inspiring. And, sometimes you need to share these stories because people are experiencing the same things every single day, and sometimes we feel we're alone,
Yeah, that's
So,
true,
But, Ras Isley really, your beginnings, I should say, was not exactly on the straight and narrow path. It wasn't exactly on the right route to follow, but the arts really saved you, transformed you, and gave you a turning point. So, kind of take us back from that. He hails from La Clary, so special good morning to everybody in La Clary as well watching.
Yeah, man.
So,
Ellie, big up every time on Ellie.
so take us through that journey, your La Clary days and, when things weren't exactly how you needed it or wanted it, and you're in those tight spots, and how the arts kind of came into your life.
Ah, boy. Greetings one more time. Yeah, well, life is always full of its ups and downs and bumps and bad roads along the way. But then, when it comes to the life, I'm a Rastafarian, right? And Rasta life wasn't anything really easy. When you see at the beginning of our life, the way it started in St. Lucia, and we as young Rastafarians growing up and so on, trying and find ourselves and find our way. But then coming out as a Rastafarian, when we do our celebratory days, Marcus Garvey, African Liberation Day and things of that nature, I started doing poetry. I was doing poetry with the Rastafarians and so on. And then I started doing with the drum also, had some Rastafari brethren drumming and things like that. And then along the way I kind of continued doing it. But then the Rastaman had to move out to do his other things, so then I kind of learned to play the drum even much better and kind of mastered it. So then along the way I went to see my mom in England, right? That was in 1980s, 1987, so I had to cut my dread, right? Because going up to England at that time was still at that level of difficulty of, living with locks and things of that nature, so I had to cut my dread. Within that period of time, I was on the wrong side of the law for a while, Then 87, going 87, 88, 89, I was on literally the wrong side of the law. Selling drugs and things of that nature, till when I got caught one time, right? And been having to go to court up and down and things like that. It was really, really, frustrating to me, always a June and things of that nature. Till when one time, when I went to court, then I was sentenced to 9 months in prison. And then I went up to prison, I did 9 days in prison, till when they appealed the case. And then I was back out now, waiting for, to be sentenced again, because the case still had to go on, right? But then, in that time now, Hayden Ford introduced me to theatre, because they had that introduction to theatre arts at the Culture Center between 91 and 92. That program was kind of going on, So he asked me to come with him one of them days and see what it's like, So I tell him, that's not my vibes, theatre, drama. I had nothing looking like me, I had nothing to that. But anyway, he cooks me again, and I think, all right, let me go. So I went up to the Culture Center. I was just sitting there and just looking at what was going on until when one of the facilitators noticed that I was just sitting there, so she asked me to come, So I look back to see who she was speaking to, because I didn't really come there for that,
That's not
that's
your-
that's
not
not
your
my thing,
vibe.
So she asked me to come. So I came down and she told me, walk on the stage. So I said, walk on what stage? Them way they say, I still had that kind of arrogance about me. And I
Yes.
said, well, what stage? And I said, yeah, walk on the stage. So I go up on the stage and I walk on the stage and I still have that attitude. I
That's
wanted to walk
right.
that lady tell me walk on the stage. So.
Yeah.
And then she just said, well, he's a natural, let's leave him acting. And then I just ended up in the acting. So within that same period of time now, I end up speaking to Jigs Compton, you know what I mean? So
And based on what I've heard too, Jakes was very influential
yeah, so
in that turning point for
yeah,
you.
man. I must say that about that, man. There is one man that I can see that really, really, kind of cemented me in the arts. You know what I mean? I went to his office on many occasions where I could speak to him, and he always had that openness for me. You know what I mean? So even if he had somebody speaking there with him or whatever period of time, it's either he kind of rush it or ask him to come back again and he'd make time for me.
Yeah.
And that man just cemented me in the arts, man. Literally cemented me. That man.
Now, St. Lucia, I also want to let you know that you can actually be part of that experience and feel his vibrations, because he's going to be the featured poet for the upcoming Poetry Slam that's happening this Thursday at Kibi's from 7 p.m. So if you want to come and check out what the Poetry Them vibe is, now you understand the background story, how everything came up and how he found his own style. So you can come out and experience that for yourself. So make sure you're there. And again, you wear many hats. So, from being in the arts, drumming, being a father. Also, more recent, you're also involved in soccer coaching.
Yeah, I'm also a soccer coach. If you have your youths and things and you really want them on a good level, you could come and check me out. Early to the max, from Lucklery football field, and just give my vibes back and things like that. You know what I mean? But
and just let people know how they can contact you. So, of course, if they want to reach out, maybe get you for performances, or, of course, even check out the soccer vibe or get their kids involved too. Just let them know how to contact you.
Yeah, well, the phone number, if you wanted, 4890449 straight, just call me, Ras Isley, and just make contact, and whatever art form or soccer that you want to deal with, we could speak, man, you know what I mean? And get into the rhythm of the word and the power of the word and the rhythm of the word. Everything I Mr. Man, write poetry with rhythm, read poetry with rhythm, play poetry with rhythm, dance poetry with rhythm. Check you out, Slam 2017, man, Kibi's Bar, Rastafari to the max. Last year, man.
I love it. So blessings, everybody. Blessed love. Ras Isley, thank you so much for being here with us on this
man,
morning.
You're welcome, man. Anytime.
And sharing that story.
Yeah,
so hopefully somebody has been moved. And of course, you guys, again, come check him out at Kibi's and we'll see you there.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed. Ayanola, enough love.
Hey everybody, good morning. You're watching This Morning and we are at the beautiful Tapas on the Bay. It's always a really easygoing, laid-back feel and setting here. And I'm happy to be here because it's all about Voices on the Bay. That is from the 7th of May through to the 19th. And it is going to be amazing. It's going to be a showcase of St. Lucian talent that you may not have even discovered, just like my special guest today. And he's really special for me too. We go way back, like up the Moore and Sir Arthur. He is the reason why I was not failing accounts, because trust me, without him, he used to have to come up my home and give me lessons. But this is my very good friend and who is also very talented musically. His name is Wilburn Mathare, and he is one of the artists as well for Voices on the Bay. So Wilburn, how are you? And it's so nice to be here with you in a different setting, not studying and wasting my brain on accounts. So we go, like I said, we go way back, but it's so nice to see your growth and your journey. And this is really what Voices on the Bay is all about. Again, it's another platform to showcase talent and give them that avenue. So we get to discover talent that we may not even have known was right here in St. Lucia. So Wilburn, how do you feel about being on Voices on the Bay?
I'm excited, It's my first time being here. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this one, to deliver to the people. And of course to get the message out there, because as you know, I'm a gospel artist.
I was gonna hit on that, and he definitely brings it when he's doing his music. But again, so this is what I think is gonna be very nice. So obviously we're gonna expect some great gospel music. What is the vibe and the energy that you are intending to bring with your set?
Well, it's gospel music, but I'm not really the traditional gospel artist because I like to do my gospel in different genres because I mean God loves all of that music. So I
Get it with a twist.
yeah, that's right. So the message is there, but you know my listeners they can still admire the style of music and you know
That
the
versatility.
yes, which I'm planning to deliver to them.
Great. Now listen, people, he may look shy to you, but when you see he sings, he has such an amazing voice. And when I discovered that in school too, I was just like, whoa, I would have never thought, that he had that voice hidden. I know he was super smart, but at that now you also have that musical skill. So where did your journey start for you with your singing?
Well, I actually started singing when I was in infant school. I was about 7 years old, and my principal, she used to call me to sing through the intercom, sometimes for morning prayer sessions. And I sang for my first communion at church, and the church has been a very integral part of my musical development. I've sung in different choirs, including the church choir, my school choir.
I know you did the cruise ship scene for a bit as well too.
Yes, I did. I was on the ship for 2 years. And I think all of this, it has really helped me, to grow as a musician.
Great. And you do have some original songs too, right? Okay, so St. Lucia, you're going to be in for a treat. And, with that as well, let St. Lucia know why they need to come out, not just for your night, but just come out and experience, this movement, I should say, that's Voices on the Bay.
Yes, for sure, St. Lucia, we need to come out because we need to support our very own artists out there, because we have a lot of talent in St. Lucia that's just hidden, so we need to support our people. And of course, for my section, I really want to, for one of my songs, focus on the crime situation. One of my songs is Wanna Know, and I'm going to be performing that song. I really want to tackle the issue of crime because, especially this year, we just started with a bang with the crime, and in a bad way. I mean, how many homicides? So, there are things I really want to tackle in that. So, yes, you're going to have fun with the music, but the message is important.
Great. So it's all about Voices on the Bay here at Tapas on the Bay. And so we have Wilburn on the 17th. And of course, Wilburn, I'm sure people may want to follow you. So let's let them know where they can keep in contact with you, follow you, get to know your music prior to coming out on the evening.
That's right. You can follow me on Facebook. I have my Facebook page, which is Wilburn. That's www.facebook.com/Wilburn Music. So you can always follow me there. I have my songs, my videos. Yeah, I'm even on YouTube. My YouTube channel, Wilburn Matt on YouTube. Yeah.
All right, so good vibes. So St. Lucia, if you want a night that's going to be uplifting, just something different, get a little praise and worship in and positive vibes, and that night that's going to be on the 17th with Wilburn, we're going to be there as well. So make sure you come out and be part of the experience for Voices on the Bay.